Modern women are furious that men are going their own way. What can I say? It's been a long time coming. You push men away. You tell men you don't want them. You tell men they're too short. You tell men they don't make enough money. You tell men their digging stick isn't big enough. You tell men they're absolutely trash. But then you wonder why men are going their own way. You're frustrated that men are going their own way. You're all of a sudden sad that men are going their own way. Nah, nah. See, you want to know the reason why women are upset at men going their own way and not taking women as serious as they used to? Is because they can't dangle the carrot over men's head anymore. That's why. See, modern women, they want the power. They want the power to be able to tell men yes or no or even maybe, right? They want the option to be able to play games with men. See, they really don't care about the well-being of men. Most modern women, they don't care about the well-being of men. They don't care really about how you feel internally. They don't care if you're mentally okay. They don't care if you emotionally okay. They don't care about any of that. They just want what they want. And that's it. It doesn't matter what you want. It doesn't matter what men want. Who cares what men want? Who cares how they feel? Right? Even the laws. The laws are made in women's favor. Women know this. Men know this. But women want to claim equality while everything else being unequal. See, they pick and choose where they want equality to fit in for them, but then they pick and choose where they want inequality to fit them as well. See, it's all a game with modern women. Everything is a game, everything is cat and mouse, everything is a power struggle. It's a tug and pull. That's all it is. And men, for the most part, have woken up to the games. It's best for men to honestly get out here and dominate, make as much money as you can, get into the best physical shape of your life, get into good mental health, get into a good mental space, get into a good emotional space, and don't let these women crash your space. Don't let them do it because how it's looking right now, marriage can and will end a lot of men. A lot of men die in their marriages. A lot of men die in their relationships. And not because anything that they're doing wrong most of the time. It's because a lot of times those very women that they married are ungrateful, westernized mentally. They think there's something better on the other side of the fence. They think the neighbor's grass feels better. But in reality, you're just going to get the same treatment, baby. And that's why they're upset. That's why they're furious. Because once upon a time, men weren't aware of a lot of these points, a lot of this knowledge that we have now. It wasn't readily available on the internet. You couldn't watch this video on YouTube and be like, oh, I've experienced that. Oh, I seen it. Oh, yeah, this chick did that the other day. See, now men can congregate mentally. Now we can get together, put together our experiences, put together our thoughts, and realize we've been getting played this whole time. Men have been getting played for decades. At least back then, the women were feminine. At least back then, the women were worth fighting for. At least back then, the women weren't walking around acting like they're men, pretending like they're men, wanting to be just like men. At least back then, we actually had women, right? At least we had something. But now, what do we have? A bunch of feminists, a bunch of misandrists, women who hate men, right? We have a bunch of independent women, quote unquote. We have a bunch of angry women, women who don't smile, women who claim I can do everything that a man can do. Now tell me, is that something worth fighting for? Be honest, gentlemen. Is that something worth fighting for? Does that make your digging stick stand up? Pause, no diddy. Does that make your digging stick stand up? Nah. It don't make mine stand up. It don't make my digging stick stand up. And that's what women need to realize. You are being men. You are being like men. Why would a man want to save another man? Why would a straight man, want to take care of another man? Why would a man want to take care of a woman displaying masculine traits, is what I'm trying to say. Right? So you have men who are they're operating up under the radar, stacking up their money and going wherever they're treated the best. You have men who want to be married, who desire marriage, but understand that they won't get marriage in this lifetime. You have men who want kids, they want legacy, but they came to the conclusion that, hey, I may not get that legacy in this lifetime, right? And then you have the men who are going other places in search for love, in search for that perfect woman, right? But we all know that even the world isn't perfect. Their world isn't perfect. Let's be honest. Men are going their own way, but ultimately realizing too that the world has been affected. The women in the world has been affected. Not just in America, not just Canada, not just Europe, not just the West. Women's minds across the world has been infiltrated. And for many different reasons. Sometimes it's not just for, feminist reasons. It's not just because of they want to become a super feminist or a super womanist or whatever, or super independent women. No, sometimes it's natural causes. Sometimes it's natural causes, and some men weren't aware of this. Some men just stayed in developed countries their whole life and just thought one way. And when they got to experience the world, they seen, oh, there's different perspectives out here. And when I say the natural way, I meant many women across the world stay in poverty. Many women across the world stay in poverty. So you know what that means? That they've had to do what they've had to do since 13, since 14. Yes, they're feminine. Yes, they're friendly. Yes, they're wife material. Yes, they're family oriented. Yes. But also, those guts have been sliced open year after year after year after year. That throat has been splashed down month after month after month after month. So ultimately, men are going their own way, but having to realize that, damn, I just have to pick my poison. Which way do I want to die? Which way do I want to die? Ultimately. Now, men, if a man is going their own way without a woman or without women in his life, I guess that's a whole nother story. But that is not realistic. To not want to touch a woman's bosom, to not want to touch a woman's soft skin, that's not realistic. So ultimately, women know that we've come to these conclusions. Women know that the secrets are out the box. The cat is out the box. Literally, the cat is out the box. The cat has been beaten up, strangled, choked, spanked. It's out the box. But women are frustrated because men won't accept what they have to give. They are upset that men don't want to get tied down with what they have to give or what they have left to give, because many modern women don't have much to give, if not anything to give. They gave themselves away to man after man after man after man after man. They gave themselves away. And then when they finally get the man that they so called want, the nice guy, the good guy, the stand up guy, they can't handle him. Or they're so far gone that it just don't work. He don't push those guts up into her esophagus like Pookie did. like Chad did. He don't pull her hair and spank her ass like Pookie did, like Chad did. So women want to come to the table and claim that they are the table, but in reality, that table is full of fucking termites, cracked and unstable. That's why they're frustrated. That's why they're angry. Because we just don't look at them and just see, oh, this angel, oh, she's so sweet. No, we look at them and see the truth. We look at them and see the games. They can no longer hide. The truth is out. We have the internet now. We have YouTube now. We see most modern women and how they act and how they are and how they try to, pretend in front of men's faces. How they go through their whole phases, they 3 or 4 phases, and then try to cover it up and get married and try to pretend like their past doesn't exist. They get these trains ran on them. They go through these threesomes and all kinds of other things. God knows what. Freakadeek parties and boat parties, all of this stuff. And try to act like Control, Alt, Delete. And men are sick of it. Men are going their own way on our own terms, with our own playbook. We choose the women we want to deal with. We choose the woman that we want to smash, right? And if we do want to get married, we'll ultimately make that decision. But it definitely won't be these modern, westernized women. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the second channel, the After Pill 2.0. And if you haven't become a member, go ahead and become a member. I'm starting a life school, a guide for men to become the best possible versions of themselves and become the purpose-driven men that they are meant to be. So if you haven't become a member, go ahead and become a member. It is only 99 cents. Go ahead and get in there. You won't get any other deal like this with the knowledge and the wisdom that I have to offer. So go ahead and sign up right now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.